Guys, we found it. Oh, snap. Look at that. Good morning, everybody. It is currently 3 o'clock right now, and I've been up for the last 30-ish, 40 minutes working on this video still. So right now we are in the B-roll portion of the editing. So working on that because I'm heading to the gym today, and then after that got to meet up with some friends from church. So every other Thursday I meet up with a few guys from my church, and we just talk about the Bible, talk about Jesus, talk about just life, go through scripture together, and just pray for one another, and just kind of like live life with men, and I feel like, especially in this generation, and not trying to be political or anything, but I just feel like nowadays I think men need other men. Like, we need to be friends with each other. We need to rely on one another. We need to confide in one another. And I feel like building a good, stable friendship with other men where you can be open, be vulnerable, especially when it's other husbands and other dads, because you get to experience life in a different way through them, and join in their experiences. But as somebody who didn't really have a father in the picture while I was growing up, it's always been difficult for me to navigate what it means to be a husband, what it means to be a father, because I never saw that displayed for me. I guess you can say I did with my stepdad, and love him, think he did a great job. But it's always great being able to gather with other men, fellowship with other men, and just kind of, again, to me, this is where creativity flourishes and thrives, when you are in other people's lives, hear other people's stories, are part of other people's experiences, because then that better informs your creativity. This is something that, as an entrepreneur, I've been able to dedicate more time to, which is building more friendships and developing friendships that are outside of the workplace. Because I feel like when I was an employee, the only friends I had were other baristas that I was working with, or other people in the coffee industry or whatever that I was working with. And having healthy friendships is something that I've desired the last few years of my life. So being an entrepreneur allows me to build that freedom in my life to dedicate time to these friendships, and to learn from other men things that I never got to learn at home. So since we have about a solid hour until we got to get hitting the road, I'm going to start working on this, and I'm going to stop yapping to this so that we can get hitting the road on time and get a good workout in. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, it is a cold and wet morning, but we made it to the gym. It's about time to get some physical work done. So I decided to do the full rack, and we may do 5 apiece, so 95, 80, 65, 55. We do 5 of each. I would do 100. So right now we're gonna go for 82. Just rep out as much as you can.
Alright, the next one is a fun shoulder exercise I like to do. I try not to go too heavy so that I do use my shoulders the way the shirt is. Then after I try to get into it. So I'll probably be at 10 to 15 pounds. And I'm gonna do forward, back, front.
All right, we're out of the gym, into the coffee shop. We just made it to Summer Moon. Again, it's a rainy day, it's a cold day, which means it's a perfect day for coffee. All right, so I'm trying to surprise Jordan for Christmas with one of his favorite candies, which is Joyride that Ryan Trahan makes. But he released a new one that is in the Wheel of Doom box. And so we got to follow their entire journey through the 50 states, and Jordan just loved the Wheel of Doom. So I'm looking for the Wheel of Doom here at Target. It said that there's 9 more left in this location. So I have been looking for them in the candy area. I have not been able to find it. And someone said that they're here, but I just gotta look for it. And so I'm doing that right now. Guys, we found it. Oh, snap. Look at that. Look at that. Yes. Jordan's gonna be so happy.